Airsoft Atlanta TV here at the Tippmann Tactical booth at SHOT Show 2018, and let's get to it because we got quite a few items of interest to talk about. First on the list, we're going to talk about the lowest price point, then we're going to go up to the higher price points as far as guns are concerned. Another AEG offering from Tippmann this year. This is going to be a complete package, battery, charger, the weapon itself. It's going to be around the 120 price point. Next, we're moving on to the higher price point at around the $200 range. This is the King Arms offering. It's going to be OEM by King Arms, and it's a very nice Tippmann branded AEG. So $200 price point. King Arms, OEM, very standard M4. We've got the Omega series right here. This is going to be a CO2 variant. We have another one that's going to be a HPA and tank run variant. But this one is going to be CO2 in the stock. You'll see how the stock does not go all the way flush. That's because the release for the CO2 is right here. Pull that down right there. And up, get this angle. The CO2 canister takes two CO2s, facing just like it is right there, in that picture. Insert it into stock, and you'll get about 300 very good consistent shots before you have to go and change it, but easy to change. Just pull that tab, and whoop. You actually have several after, buy them aftermarket, several of them, just slap them in real quick. Has M-lock rails on the front. There's going to be having the flip up front and rear sights, and has internal regulator in the rear, which is actually very hard to tamper with. So if you're worried about tournament locking and stuff with these, there's a lot to get to actually mess with the regulator. Then we have the Omega with the tank variant. The stock is going to be wrapped around the tank, and also has the regulator in the rear, but it's just a different option as far as the Omega series. Also, as far as like the power source for these is going to have electronic. It's going to be located right here. It's a standard 9-volt battery that just goes right in there. So pretty straightforward. No having to buy these crazy LiPos and stuff to run the electronics. You literally just slap in your standard 9-volt. Very simple, very easy to go get replacement batteries and stuff like that, so you don't have to worry about having all these chargers and all that other stuff. So it's pretty easy for someone who is just making the transition. They don't have to go and buy all these other accessories and stuff. So also Tippmann, like I mentioned in a video earlier when we were reviewing the other Tippmann lines back at the store, that Tippmann is going to be going a lot of consumables and accessories and tactical gear and stuff like that. So we have the Airsoft dedicated face protection right here, eyes and face. Thermal lens. It's going to have a mesh lower right here, so it's Airsoft only. Got that wonderful tactical branding from Tippmann right there.
Well, yeah.
The price point on this is going to be around $80.
We have some too.
And also, we'll ship with the visor and stuff, but I mean, most people, you know, they like that sleek. What? Rolling? Ready? I think they're flexing pretty good, showing that what they can bring to the airsoft market. So they're not just paintball anymore. So really nice showing from Tippmann.